As for how serious, and this looks like Donald Trump's motorcade is leaving now, we might just take the audio here because you've got so many protesters out the front of the courthouse. Okay, so while that motorcade's at a standstill, here's what else happened in today's hearing, and I've just got this information. So it ended after roughly 45 minutes. So as we expected, it didn't really go for that long. Magistrate Judge Jonathan Goodman ruled that Trump could not communicate with Nota about the case. The judge also told prosecutors to make a list of potential witnesses that Trump can't communicate with about the case except through his counsel. And remember on our show yesterday, he was busily trying to organise counsel for today's appearance. The judge did not, however, place any travel restrictions on the defendant. Well, that's good for Donald Trump, leading into another run for the White House. The Justice Department recommended that both Trump and Nota be released with no financial or special conditions as the motorcade continues its very slow journey from the courthouse. The prosecutor said the government does not view the defendant as a flight risk. Goodman began the hearing thanking the entire law enforcement community for their work. On the day before the arraignment hearing, deputy marshals booked the former president and took electronic copies of his fingerprints. So fingerprints were taken. They did not, however, take a mugshot of Trump since he is easily recognisable. The booking process took roughly about 10 minutes. The criminal charges in the Justice Department classified documents case escalates the legal jeopardy surrounding the 2024 GOP frontrunner. Got to remember this. He's way out in front of his next challenger, Ron DeSantis. He's averaging about 60%, as Ron DeSantis is down towards 20%. So in all of this, Donald Trump way out in front when it comes to the GOP. And his supporters will say this only energises the base, that the Democrats still haven't learnt their lessons from previous attempts to get him into courthouses. Back to today, Special Counsel Jack Smith attended Tuesday's arraignment. So some interesting detail there as the motorcade continues on its very slow journey from the courthouse in Miami, and I'm told it was level 13, big courthouse in Miami in Florida, level 13. That's where Donald Trump was for roughly 45 minutes. There was an electric fingerprint, no mugshot. No mugshot was taken. I don't think we were really expecting one, given that there was not one taken last time. And the quote from the court went that he is instantly recognisable, so there was no need for one. As that motorcade continues its journey, this is the heated atmosphere, I think we can call it that, as protesters start getting taken down by police. This is out the front of the courthouse in Miami, Florida, as that motorcade continues its journey. So Trump is expected to give a statement later on today. It's going to be in the next 4 hours or so. And we'll be taking that live as it happens. But we'll be trying to speak to our reporter, Annalise Nielsen, on the ground very shortly. She was actually inside the courthouse. She can tell us exactly what was going on there. And the former president on the move. Now, I remember this from a couple of months ago. When a former president is on the move, folks, roads clear. It gets very hard to move around that because security obviously takes precedence.